What up, what up? Let's play some chess. Puzzles. Alright. I will solve a quick puzzle. This morning I was playing a game and I got, let me turn this light on, maybe that's like better vibes. I got, what's it called? I was winning, I had the advantage. Maybe I'll look at it after we do these puzzles. And then I had a pawn and I was like, oh, sick. And it was almost on the back rank. And I was like, I'm gonna trap him. This is one of my favorite moves. So cool, so fun. And then I ended up stalemating him, so should just look at that, because I feel like it's hard to look out for stalemate when you're also looking out for checkmate. You know, you're so like lost in the sauce. Actually, I can probably pull up that game now. This one, yeah, draw. Okay. So, analyzing game. Yes, I'm trying to analyze said game. Game review. Okay. Start review. Nice. Let's just go all the way here. Okay, we're playing. All these moves pretty standard. Until I start chasing him, and right here, stalemated him, which they're saying I should have moved my bishop to d3, which I guess would have been a move. I don't know if that really gives me any advantage here. But okay, so why is this stalemate? This is stalemate because I've moved in a position where he now has nowhere to go. But it's like confusing to me because like, isn't that kind of checkmate too, you know? Okay, let's say define stalemate. A situation in which further action or progress by opposing or competing parties is impossible. Chess. A position counting as a draw in which player is not in check but cannot move except into check. Okay, well then now comes the question. What's the difference between checkmate and stalemate? Okay, let's look at what chess.com has to say. Checkmate is when the king is in check and has no legal moves to get out of check. Stalemate is when the king is not in check and the player has no legal moves on the board. That makes sense. Okay, so if his king had been on g8, then that would have been mate, because his king, or actually that wouldn't have been mate because his king could have moved to f8. But like theoretically, if let's just say there's a bishop on e7 or something, because he can't go, he can't go anywhere without being in check. But here in stalemate, the king isn't in check yet. So if he was like on g8, technically he'd be in check because the pawn on f7 would be putting him in check. But since he's on h8, he's not in check, he's safe. But anywhere he moves, he'd be in check. Okay, so that's helpful to know for the future, that you should always be trying to check them, not just put them in a corner. Alright, with that, let's do some puzzles. Okay, do you see a checkmate idea? I feel like if I throw that puppy up there, nice. Okay, you have a chance to beat me. Can you find the checkmate? White to move. I like this. That feels chill. Interesting. I don't want to go up here. I don't want to go here. I could go here, but he'll just take. But maybe that's like a fun sacrifice moment. I go here, he takes. Yeah, I think it is. Boom. Or do I want to take my queen? No, I want to leave my queen there to protect the h7. So I take him there. Boom. Okay. You have a checkmating idea. Can you find it? I don't know, but I will try. Well, I mean, like, obviously I'd love to take that, but I feel like, oh, well, duh. These are, was that extra hard? All right, win this game with a checkmate. Okay. I go here, he takes, I take, he can't take back. Nice. And you find a way to win a knight. His knight is here. This is interesting because there's definitely not... I mean, I guess I could threaten my pawn, but like he'll just take, so lame. I could go here, but he'll just take, lame. Let's try a hint. Well, yeah, but okay, so not that. A good move? Oh, no. I can't take because of that, and actually I should probably be like cautious of that, I feel. A good move with my pawn. What, they want me to do this? I don't know that he would have done that in real life, but like, sure. Yeah. That was a bit of a stretch. Sometimes these puzzles, I'm like, that's not actually how that would play out, in my opinion. But what do I know? Alright. Till tomorrow. Peace.